These Reddit stories are way too wild that they need to be made into a movie. Hello my loves, how you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel, and for those who don't know me, my name is Hope and I love you guys so much. And honestly, today's Reddit stories, I'm telling you, they'll make you question the insanity of people. Am I an a-hole for divorcing my husband for not cheating? Not cheating. What do you mean cheating? Like, do you want your husband to cheat on you? Like, women don't. I don't think anybody wants anybody to cheat on them. And what about if I finally told his family the truth? I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but that title alone is very weird. That title alone is very weird. What do you mean? Are you an a-hole for divorcing your husband for not cheating? What type of title is that? Okay, I'm not gonna be negative. Let's just hear what it is. I'm 34 male and my ex-husband is 38 male. We divorced 2 years ago. We have 2 kids together and his entire family still hates me because he told them I left him for no reason and destroyed the family. Which I'm believing that you did not. I mean, that's the whole reason why you're on Reddit, right? So here what actually happened. Before we got married, he told me he experimented with men in college. Is he gay?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I told him that if he ever felt confused or wanted to explore his sexuality again, he could come and talk to me and we could figure it out together. Girl, you brave. Are you brave? Is he bi? I feel like maybe he's bi. Apparently, he heard something completely different because he later decided this meant he had permanent permission to sleep with men whenever he wants. Oh, he got me twisted in the face. You know, I hate when people do that. Like, honestly, just because I have given you an outlet to understand your dilemma on how you feel about your sexuality, which is okay, you're feeling like maybe you're gay or maybe you're bi, you're just confused, but that don't give you the right to cheat on somebody. Honestly, I just felt like you just used your understanding of him to just kind of make whatever decision he wanted to make. Fast forward to a work trip. He slept with multiple different men. Oh, brother, no. Not one, not a moment of confusion. Multiple men. When I confronted him, he told me he was not cheating because he's straight. He is straight. You know, that this reminds me of that. I forgot that TV film that's currently that happened a long time ago, where men they were saying that they are struggling with SML.
Tanya.
We've been married about 9 years. I experience SSA, or same-sex attraction.
Not gay. SSA. That is attracted to the same sex, but wants to be in a heterosexual relationship.
Which is same-sex attraction. And then, like, honestly, what type of bias is this? Like, what type of nonsense is this? Like, I feel like if I hear somebody saying this, I'll literally punch them in the throat because what do you mean? You literally said you're straight and then you're sleeping with men. My brother, that's 2 different types of things. Like, you're saying it like, yeah, I'm straight. Like, I like women. I just don't mind sleeping with men. That's 2 different things. I'm not gay. I'm not attracted to men. I just like sleeping with them. 2 different things. You get it? You get it? That's what I'm saying. Man, this is wild. Okay. Then he said cheating only counts if you have a romantic intent.
What?
Dude! Man, some people come up with the wildest claims. And he did not catch feelings, so it was fine. He said that because I once told him he could talk to me if he ever wanted to explore his sexuality, that meant I gave him permission. Not like that! I mean, just because someone is like, okay, babe, I get now you're in a confusion in terms of your sexuality. If you need to talk about it and you feel like you want someone to be there, I'm willing to hear you out. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna be banging all those women, banging them every day. You know what I mean? Because she gave me conviction. She gave me the final thing that I need. She gave me permission. Nah, bro. Like, I think it'd be better if you'd be like, yo, I wanna like explore my sexuality before you did it. And then you'll be like, okay, so what does it mean? Like, you wanna sleep with guys? Or, yeah, that's pretty much what I mean. Okay. But you're getting a divorce, right? I said talk, not go on the tour. That's what I said. That's what I mean. Like, girl, this is weird as hell. This was during a time when he was emotionally abusive. He would yell, belittle, twist everything around and then switch into a calm therapy voice and accuse me of gaslighting him or manipulating him whenever he did not get his way. Damn, honestly, do you know that moment when somebody just does something bad and they just want to turn themselves into a victim and then make you look like you're the one who caused it? Like, honestly, this is just way too much. Like, I can get like you being confused about your sexuality, but doesn't mean that you deserve all of this type of crap.
Stop it. Get some help.
I finally stood up for myself. He suddenly became an expert in therapy buzzword. I wonder what it is. No, I will not allow you to cheat on me. Baby, let me tell you, in life, you need to understand that there are processes in this thing. There is a level of understanding. When somebody goes through sexuality confusion, it means that you need to give them grace because they're still figuring themselves out. And me cheating on you is not wrong because I do not go there with romantic intention. You get that? When I filed for divorce, he told everyone I was punishing him for being honest. He still insists he never cheated because it was only men. And he did not have feelings. Honestly, if he did that, I just feel like you should just go to the family and just be like, mother-in-law. Oh, ex-mother-in-law. You know the whole reason why me and your child divorced? Apparently your son likes men. And he is confused about his sexuality because he claims he does not like men, but then he wants to sleep with men. So what is that? And now so am I wrong for divorcing him, mother-in-law? As a man is allowed to go out there and explore things. You as a woman, you just need to stand by him and support him. Crazy, that's the whole reason why you're with an abusive asshole. I technically gave permission by encouraging communication. And cheating only counts if he personally believes it's cheating. No, bruh. Like, what do you call people sleeping with, like, ladies of the night? Like, it's still cheating. If you go home and you have a wife and kids, doesn't matter what type of doodly-do you do outside. Like, honestly, if you literally sleep with somebody, it is cheating. I don't know what type of underlining cover do you need to do that. Like, it can be emotional cheating when you're just talking with another partner and you guys are just you never did the dudes, but then you're just talking and then you want to explore that. That's emotional cheating because you're like fully investing your time into that. And if you go to the physical, like, it is still it because you guys promise each other, unless if you guys are in an open relationship, but then I don't think that you are. And I just don't like the fact that he's literally the fact that you said, hey, if you want to talk about your sexuality, you can come to me, and he's taking that as like, oh, I need to go around and sleep with as many people as I like because she gave me the okayness of saying she understands. That's not nice, honestly. It's been 2 years and he still tells his family I blew up the marriage for no reason. They treat me like I walked out because I was bored. Tell them, hon, get all the copies, get all the evidence and throw them into their face and say that's who your child is, bro. That's who your child is. You guys do not know your child. That's who he is. So would I be the A if I finally cleared my name and told his family what actually happened? Right now they think I abandoned him and ruined everything. The real story is that he slept with multiple men, insisted it was not cheating, weaponized therapy language, and tried to debate Mongolically like it was a college project. I'd be the A if I finally told them the truth. I don't think you'd be the A, girl. I don't think you'd be like an A-hole if you did that. Honestly, I feel like you deserve your peace. You deserve people to, because all this time, like, one thing would have been another thing if your husband said, okay, we cheated because we just fell out of love, and then your family could like, okay, you guys maybe you had issues, and then, but the fact that he's turning this thing around and blaming it on you, I feel like that's where he's crossing the line. Like, honestly, like, nah, like, I try to protect your sexuality, but now I'm gonna expose it to your whole family since your family is treating me like I just walked out of this marriage like I was bored. So I think that way is very clear, so they know the whole reason why behind. I try to give you an outlet so you can still build a good relationship with your parents, and then them not knowing that you sleep around with multiple men. Like, this whole thing about sexuality can be another different thing, but the fact is he cheated, and you left. You tried to make peace, and he took that peace and then he threw it back into your face. So now every time when you take the kids to their grandmothers, now the grandma will be like, oh, you can't keep a marriage because you're bored. Like, I feel like that's a different type of thing. Honestly, just tell them. Let's hear what Reddit people are saying. Many people are saying, after 2 years, I wonder if they would believe you. And also, it's been 2 years. Wow, should you care about what his family thinks? Yeah, we feel that's kind of true. I mean, it's 2 years. Like, honestly, at this point, you just be like, okay, whatever. Like, I mean, like, you guys have long passed the relationship culture, so there's no need. And OP said, it's me, the people pleaser. But no, seriously, yes, it has been 2 years, but he's still dragging my name, still taking me to court, taking you to, still harassing me, and still trying, not succeeding, currently framing on my head to ruin my life because he's mad. I laughed. There are consequences of this action, but he refused to accept that. The only reason I ever cared about his family did is because he used their support as fuel. They believed his version, so they helped him up and enabled the nonsense. If they actually knew the truth, there is a chance they could convince him to stop the constant chaos. I'm not trying to win them over. I'm trying to get them to stop weaponizing the ignorance against me. Okay. Yeah, honestly, in terms of, caring to build a relationship with them, then I feel like that's actually really okay. Like, I mean, like, if it was like, okay, I don't care if they like, I don't care what they think about me, like, I'm down with this dude. But the fact that he's taking it to court and maybe in terms of like, maybe trying to get the kids involved, I think maybe trying to get full custody for the kids, then I do think that this is where you need to be able to tell them, because honestly then it'll be better than you just kind of getting all the hate for no reason at the same time, and you might lose your kids because his family are hyping him up as if like, oh, you will get bored with the kids because that's how you got bored with the marriage. I feel like if it's not the case, then you do need to tell them. So we do have an update. I love me some update, honestly. I love me some juice. I love me some tea. Update. I actually told my ex-mother-in-law. I laid everything out for her. The emotional abuse, the psychological manipulation, the financial control, the lying, the twisting of my words, and yes, the cheating. What did she say? Let me get myself ready. I didn't mention who it was with. I only told her that the parts that directly affected me and the kids. I'm not trying to expose him or anyone. Girl, why not? This man has belittled you, has harassed you, has taken you to court for nearly 2 years, and you just want to keep the peace. You just leave it to God. But most of the time, you just need to show him where he lies. I'm trying to expose him. Just trying to expose him or anyone. I'm trying to stop the chaos he keeps creating. I also added that I never had a great relationship with his family to begin with. I was always quiet for my mother-in-law. Too ethical.
お前はもう死んでいる。
For my family-in-law. In the last years of my marriage, I went no contact with my family-in-law after he made a racist comment, and I refused to tolerate it. Okay, so this family is also racist and also me. Wow, if you made no comment, honestly, I don't. Honestly, just serve them the hot plate. Serve them like it's hot. Like, honestly, they don't deserve you try to protect their son from who he is. And honestly, I still don't know what was true or what was manipulative when it came to what my ex told me about his family. According to him, she hated me, but in person, we always got along. See, they're trying to control the narrative so that you will stay long in content, so that you won't build a relationship with them, so that he can literally mold you inside and turn you into a little bit of vampire, so that when that vampire comes, you won't be able to protect yourself. And then you won't have anyone, you feel like you won't have anyone to side with. A few months ago, I've actually reached out to her because I was genuinely worried for her. I told her how he likes using people's weaknesses and insecurities against them. It wasn't gossip, it was concern. She replied, "Thank you for the message. It's going to take me some time to process, but I will read it fully and get back to you." And that was the last time I had. So I honestly have no idea what she believed or what he told her. I mean, I think she's nice. I mean, I think from the way she texted you, I feel like she's a nice person, honestly. I feel like maybe everything's just overwhelming for her, and then this is what's kind of happening. Looking back, I saw him do this to her more than once. If she sounded too happy on the phone, he would deliberately bring up something upsetting, usually politics, just to set her off. In the moment, it made her look unhinged because he would get rightfully upset and start yelling. Now that my eyes are open, I realized it was him, not her. He even once bragged about getting multiple family members to cry at the gathering. Damn, your family, like, you got a bully, honestly. Oh, damn, you guys got a bully, and your family is tolerating that? Like, I don't know, but I feel like mother-in-law, like, you just need to go no contact with your child. Like, I get it, he's your son, but like, is it really worth doing that? Imagine your son humiliating you and also bragging up with the fact that he can make people cry because he knows their weaknesses. Now, that's not the type of person I want to be on next to. He made them look like they were the problem, and when he sat down, calm and collected, it makes me question everything he ever told me about what his family is supposed to say or what felt up at me. God, if I could go back and knock some sense into my answer. Don't be so hard on yourself. You know what? Some of us, we don't learn while we are in those particular situations until we get out of them. Then our eyes become wide open. We're like, damn, did I allow myself to go through all of that crap? What was I drinking? I was smoking a lot of things, like Afro Man said. because I got high. This is from 4 days ago, and if you guys actually wondering where you guys can get those Reddit stories, don't worry, I'll link them down below so you guys can also have a little bit of pie what's currently happening. Okay, a man asked her for stealing my best friend's husband even though she stole him from me first. Yes. I mean, what type of game is this? Are you guys doing like a communal relationship? You steal from me, I steal from you. You steal from me, I steal from you. Yo, how do you even go about it? Like, honestly, like, okay, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Hey Reddit, hey love, I'm 31 female and the whole situation still feels like something out of a messy teen drama that's somewhat turned into stable adult life. Names change for privacy. Okay, I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. The title, however, is making me question the whole thing. Like, it's making me, is that husband that special that you steal him back the moment when your friend slips up? I don't know. When I was 17, I met this guy online. Let's call him Dove. He was everything teenager me wanted. Cute, sweet, gentlemanly. We love me a man like that. But also definitely a bit of, what is that word? What is that word? I don't know what that one is, but he says that a mythological spirit of nature in Greek folklore, deprived as a beautiful maiden inhabited forest, water, or mountains. That's nice. That's nice. You're learning some new words here. He had a master. Ooh, I love a master. God, I master. I want me a master. And made me laugh. And I got feelings for us. We went on a few days, messed around a little, but never all the way. So you guys were not dating. It was like a casual relationship, a situationship type of thing. At the time, I was living with my best friend of 6 years, Danny. We were inseparable. I invited Dave over one night so we could hang out, and she immediately started flirting with him. Okay, I don't get why girls do that. Like, if I invite a guy over, there's a possible reason that I like the guy, and I already told you that I like the guy, and then you just going over and flirting with the guy knowing that there's a reason. Like, I feel like, especially if you told your friend, even if you say it's a friend, but I'm pretty sure you tell your friend, oh, I like this guy. I don't know, I feel like there should be some girl code in here. Hard, and he flirted back, and I was crushed, but I still kissed him goodbye when he left. You kissed him? Why would you kiss him? A week later, Danny called me and said she slept with him. Damn, your friend is fast. She's fast. Her explanation, she tried to avoid it. Of course they did. Of course they did. Hid from him and turned him down. Yeah, in a week time. But he kept playfully bugging her until she finally gave in. I didn't know whether to scream or to cry. Oh my love. This is so sad. A few months later, they were officially dating. Then she got pregnant by him in my bed. Ooh, Jesus Christ. They had to do the doodly in my bed. I'll get messed up, bro. Like, honestly, I don't want your fluid in my bed. Please stop, honestly. So you were conceived in my bed? Imagine telling the kid like, here is our child. You know you were conceived in my bed, you know? I'm like, we were living with my grandmother. Ooh, damn. Okay. They rushed into marriage before the baby was born. Okay. I was also pregnant at the time by someone else. Ooh, damn. Okay. Tragic situation, not going into that. I didn't speak up about how hard I was. Back then, I never stood up for myself. Yeah, I get the fact that you never stood up for yourself, and I feel like maybe you should have. But like, honestly, the guy is also a part of that. You just need to know, even if your friend a lot, they committed to dating each other, they committed to marrying each other, and then now you just wanna be in something a war situation. This is oh god, I don't even know what to say. Honestly, this is just that. So basically, the guy I liked ended up with my best friend because she went behind my back. I can get the fact that she went behind your back, but then they dated in front of you. You were there during the whole process. I'm pretty sure you were there during the wedding, and now you're pregnant with another guy. And I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. This is a very awkward situation. Fast forward a couple of years into their marriage, they had another baby. Things got rocky. They separated before the divorce was even finalized. Danny moved one of Dave's co-workers into the house while Dave was still living there. At this point, I was their live-in nanny, even though I had my own apartment and 2 kids. Me and Dave started getting closer again. Really close. We started sleeping together, and honestly, my feelings for him had never gone away. When they were divorced, I realized it wasn't a teenage crush. I was in love with him. Dude, one thing as a girl, don't allow a guy to make you his backup plan. Honestly, I feel like the guy knew that you kind of like liked them, and he's just kind of like. And at the same time, you're not like, oh god, you're enabling it. Like even though I know that the divorce is getting finalized, but like at the end of the day, it's like you're just gonna be caught in that story. Like I feel like okay, maybe you would have waited at least 2 or 3 months before you got with the guy after the divorce was finalized. But like, for 4 months into our situationship, he asked me to be his girlfriend. I said yes. Within a month, Danny Foner kicked us both out. Definitely, I moved Dave into my apartment. Our relationship took off immediately. Stable, love, and easy in a way it never was. For them, my friendship with Danny completely fell off. But for the first time in years, I was genuinely happy. Now, Dave and I have been together over 7 years. We have 2 more kids together. We just moved into our third and biggest home. We're getting married in a couple of months. Our older kids were uncomfortable at first because Dana told them I broke up their marriage, but they eventually realized it wasn't true. Okay. They love me and I've been in their lives since they were tiny. I'm their stepmom. They treat me like one. Danny and I actually rebuilt. Okay, that's good. Rebuild our friendship. Okay, that's good. We had to co-work and be civil, and eventually we started laughing together. I mean, I'm glad it worked out for you. And she's with someone new, pregnant with their baby since the divorce. There's no blood anymore. And honestly, I don't feel guilty. I truly believe Dave and I were meant to be together, just not what we were. Just not when we were young and dumb. We had to grow up first. So Reddit, am I an asshole for stealing my best friend's husband and building a happy life with him? I'm kind of conflicted. I'm just glad that everything worked out for you guys. I feel like that's good that you guys finally reached a stage where you guys can laugh about it now. I'm kind of conflicted about this. Like, I'm kind of conflicted. One side again, like, I'm glad that you guys worked it out as like people, as like, because you guys realize that you both have kids with this guy, and then you have to kind of reach your point where it's like, okay, let's remove the toxicity. Let's try to work things out for the kids. I can get it, but like, is it really the price? Like, I mean, like, okay, I get it, like, he was your crush, you liked him, then you guys, you were messing around, but then he cheated on you first, you get what I'm saying? Like, he knew you liked him. Like, guys, they know when somebody likes them. Like, obviously, I believe they know. Most guys, they know. And I'm pretty sure there was some signal when you guys were showing him, so he was treating this thing like a situationship with you at first, and then moments later you introduce him to his friend. Within a week they sleep with each other, and then now you're trying to get healed from all of those types of things, and within a week she gets, and then after that they start dating while you're looking at this thing, you get pregnant, and they said they get married, and then fast forward they're already in marriage and you're still thinking about this guy. Girl, like, and then the fact that I can understand them, they divorced, and despite whether the girl was cheating or not, the thing that's so sad is that you made this guy into a prize when he's not even a prize at all. Like, honestly, I get the fact that you liked him, and then maybe you guys could have had like the same outcome but kind of different. Like, you could have waited for him to finalize the divorce. Like, you are enabling the divorce. You also finalized the divorce with him and his wife. You made sure that you were an active participation. I'm gonna say that word. Like, you were actively involved in all of those types of things. You helped destroy their marriage, even though maybe the woman also cheated, whatever that going on. But I feel like, honestly, the fact that you say, I get the fact that you loved him. I feel like maybe you should have waited a couple of months, talk with your friend about it, and then get back with the guy. The fact that you literally were in a situationship with this guy while he was like going through the divorce with his wife, quite frankly, I'm just glad. Quite frankly, I'll just say you are the a-hole. I'm just saying, because one, you destroyed a friendship for some couple of times. Now your friend has to look at their divorce and be like, oh, we got divorced and you also helped enable it. So yeah, I mean, they can work it out for the kids, but like, was it really worth it? Let's hear what Reddit is saying, because honestly, I don't like how this is going. Reddit says you are an a-hole for thinking you want something. If he cheats with you, he will cheat on you. That's true. Like, honestly, if a guy understands that you also enable the fact that you cheated on him with his best friend, what happens when he gets bored? He did that before. Make my point, she has 2 kids with him. He wouldn't leave her. She won't. Another one said from Girl Stiletto, you are an a-hole. He cheated on you before. He then cheated on his wife. What makes you think he won't cheat again? Plus, you helped him cheat on his wife. I like when me and Reddit thinks the same. Doesn't matter that he was cheated too, that she was cheating too. Her bad action don't excuse yours or his. Everyone in this scenario except the kids are a complete a-hole. definitely, you guys deserve each other. Honestly, if that's what you want, you got it. Like, honestly, I just don't like the fact that you're literally trying to sugarcoat the fact that he was your soulmate, and then you kind of enable, like, just because someone's your soulmate, I don't mean that you need to kind of help in the cheating process. I don't mean you need to do that. Don't need to help with the divorce process. So yeah, that was pretty much it. I don't know. Tell me guys what you guys are thinking about this story. I just find it completely weird and kind of like unnecessary. At the same time, it's kind of like stupid. Like, honestly, what is there to be a prize? A man ain't a prize, bruh. He ain't a prize. I mean, we love good men, but like, he ain't a prize. And the fact that you're trying to excuse your behavior as if like he's your soulmate, that's just something else. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys love this channel, and if you guys keep wanting more Reddit type of vibe things, I will give you more, because honestly, things small. Yeah, boy, yeah. That's a spady term for. It's very. Bye.